So in my first video on this channel, I mentioned that I've been in iOS development for about a year now, and that still holds as true. All right, so I'm gonna just immediately jump right into it. So in May, actually, around my birthday, May 20th, that was cool. Happy birthday to me. I was brought in as an extern for a company that I don't really feel comfortable kind of putting out publicly because I don't know how they'll take it. We were brought in as externs for mostly around software engineering and client solutions. But more so when I was there, I knew it wasn't exactly an internship, but we were exactly getting paid to be there. Like honestly, that company was really nice. They were really nice. So we were all given a project for whoever was in the software engineering track to create pretty much a mock-up app for the company that would improve just the work lifestyle within the company. So here we'll go over just some of the code of it before I actually go into a demonstration of it. Spoiler, it's not the best. And it really is like really broken. I could fix it now, but back then. All right, boom, here we go. So actually I haven't touched this project in a while, and as you can see, it's been since June 19th since I've last opened it. Let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. Let's see if it still works. All right, so I remember that at the time I didn't know how to implement a UI sheet presentation controller within SwiftUI that has detents to them. All right, so going to the main bundle. So yeah, I have view model and user model. Here are all the views for it. So let's start out from the beginning. I'm gonna change all of this around, and there's absolutely, as you can see, a selected interviewee. There's no sort of like view model going on here. Everything is kind of just binded and kind of state property together. So I know at the home contained all the today, tomorrow, and future interviews. So if I go here, as you can see, it really isn't that bad. I don't think that's supposed to do that. As you can see, I got so many binding properties up here. I can say when I was in my earlier time of developing, when I had tried to get data flow within my apps, I binded it everywhere. I don't know why this is right here, and I don't know what content is. I don't know what that is. I don't even know like the cell that I use for the for each. I don't even know what that is. This is all bad. Oh my god. I have absolutely no idea why this logic is right here. I know the cell is somewhere. Here we go. Thank you. Thank God. Okay. So I remember I had these set up as views themselves, which really wasn't the best. And if I can just go in here, interview week, interview card. Had a bug in here? What the hell? Case label. How did this even allow it to compile? All right, delete that. Just get rid of it. Does it run? Cannot find time card and okay, just comment that out. So image instead of headshot, which really I should use the extension. I'm just gonna use the primary one, which I know was, I think it was user. This is all wrong. I could have just plugged this in with the interview object itself. All right, I fixed that. I don't know why time card is still giving me issues. Can you? Jesus, where in the world? Oh god. Okay, somewhere in here is all messed up. Most likely in this case, what I've always found is that it's always like, if it's like a modifier, the period at the end is missing. God. We've come a long way, man. Yay. Thank God. So yeah, these were all the externs that I've with while I was here. And really the design of it, well, at least now, it's not bad, but it can definitely be optimized. As you can see, I had all, students in here. I had some future, tomorrow, and then today. And funny, when I was doing the actual presentation, I made myself to say that the interview had already passed, meaning that I did my interview. Thank you. And now if I click on it, I know if I click on it, okay, it don't want to work because the view model. Anyways, if I click on it, it's supposed to bring up an actual, like I said, custom sheet, which is supposed to come up and tell me what you want to do with the, today, tomorrow, future interview. And I remember I did change this around. So these were requests for interviewers coming in. So you can make this request, and if I click, yep, there you go. So this was the sheet I'm talking about. So you click on it, respond to it. This is supposed to be a little bit more multi kind of universal way around it. So if I click on it, it kind of shows either if a interviewer was coming in, or like it's an interviewer coming in, or a request. So of course you can change this around, or if I can ask someone else to do it. And this is just dummy data. So this is just like kind of stock images I found online. Some names that I just have it going in an array, just random names. So we got Kendra Lopez, who, I mean, no racial, she doesn't look like a Lopez. Hunter Smalls, I can see that. And then Caden St. Patrick, which, I can see that. And then whatever time, and if of course I want to change it or not, or I can get rid of it. So we'll actually get rid of that. And it actually changes above, which was that that computer property I showed y'all earlier, and then it changes the icon down here. And of course, if you were to kind of, what the hell? Oh god. Now for colleagues, this was a fun one. So I actually added this in. So these are all people that your colleagues, of course, and I changed this all around just to kind of make it a little bit more neater than it was before because they were more so bubbles in a sense, and I didn't really like the bubble look of it. I was still playing around with the text about like if they were busy or whatnot, and kind of makes it look a little bit more cleaner, but I'm kind of wishing I would have just did an icon maybe on the image or just something below this, because the colors of it, I mean, it's nice and all, but it really kind of throws it off in my opinion. Well, if you click on Kendra, it should pop up a sheet, but that doesn't work as well. I'm not gonna lie, how did I even win this competition with this thing? And I was trying to add in kind of at the last minute, which was going to be a monthly calendar of it, but I just threw this up during the presentation. But I didn't, like I said, I didn't have time to really get the UI to work, nor did I really know how to get the UI to work. Yeah, that just kind of came up like that. And that should dismiss it. This is what I meant. The hell? God, help me. All right, well, thank you for coming along to roast my code. I should do this more often as I progress over the years. Overall, even though the code was absolute trash, from what I know now, I'm kind of, grateful that I was able to go through the trash moments of kind of programming to get to a moment now where, maybe a higher developer might say like, hey, you're still doing something wrong. Really, if you're at this point where you have a lot of logic in your views and stuff like that, don't feel ashamed of yourself. Just remember that developing as a whole is a marathon. It's no sprint. It's no kind of easy way to get into it. So really, if your code looks like this, just keep working towards on how you can maybe minimize it in a sense. And yeah, as the title described, once it came to the competition, we were the only one who had an actual working app while everyone else used more like Figma. And thank God they didn't ask for a code review like Elon Musk, because but that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along to roast the code with me. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Whoa, I got the screen. Bye.